Hi my dearest traders, and a warm welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to see you once again in today's new video. So in today's video, I am going to be trading with technical analysis. That means I'll be looking at how prices are approaching the levels on the market, the support and resistance levels, and also looking at other patterns on the market. I'm going to be opening trades from 1 to 5 minutes, and I'm going to be using this strategy and hope I get very good profit. Stay tuned until the end of the video because you might like this strategy and be able to use it when you're practicing, and also to make very good profit on your own. So let me find my first entry point. So right now I can already see the first point of entrance, and I'll explain it to you. You can see that recently the price has confidently moved up. At the same time, there is also a level of resistance at the top. After touching this level, there was a decline, and at the moment the price is moving in the trading zone. But at the same time, you can see that there is no further decline. At the same time, you can see the price has made a good potential for an increase. That is, the main price minimums are becoming higher. The price moves up predominantly, and at the same time, you can see there is still room for resistance. So here I'm going to open a deal for 3 minutes for an increase in the rising trend, because it's quite possible in the near future the price will continue to move to the level. It's at this rising movement that I'll try and earn very good profit, because at the same time it took 3 minutes from the stock, taking into account that the price may continue to move in the trading zone for some time, and only then will the rising movement to the level continue. And as a rule in such situations, this time is quite enough for this, and I'm hoping that this time I'll be able to work on the rising movement. Let me wait for the results. Well friends, it's not bad at all. As you can see, after a small trade, the movement up still continued, and I made a very good profit. 3 minutes in this situation was quite enough for me, which is not a bad start. I got the very first profit. So let me continue and find the next entry point. So here at the bottom, we have the support level. At the same time, you can see at the moment, the price has approached the level, and impulsive red candlesticks were formed confidently. At the same time, at the moment, the price begins to go beyond the level. But in this situation, I'm going to open a deal literally for 1 minute for an increase, because there's a greater probability that after a confident and directed movement, the price will hit the correction zone. That is, a reaction will come from the support level. There'll be at least a slight upturn, and it's on this ascending correctional movement that I'll try and earn very good profit. And as a rule in such situations, 1 minute is quite enough. So let me watch this price and see what will happen. If you have any questions concerning today's trades, you can ask them in my private chat in Telegram channel. Go in the description box. It has a link to my personal chat. Write me with the code word MONEYTEAM, and I'll add to this private chat. This is awesome friends. As you can see, there was a false breakout of the support level, but after that the price fell into the correction zone and there was a drop up. I was able to predict further price movement correctly, and the situations worked out really well. Let me continue. So friends, here you can see there was a downward trend, and also below there is a support level. After the first touch, there was a drop up, and now after a rollback from a certain point, the price has turned. At the moment, the red candlesticks are being formed. In this situation, I open a deal for 3 minutes at a decrease according to the current trend. You can see the price has an excellent potential for a decrease. The main price peaks are becoming lower. This means there's a greater probability the price will continue to move to the level, and it's at this downward movement I'll try and earn very good profit. At the same time, as you can understand, I took a time of 3 minutes with the margin, taking into account the possible trades. But let me observe the price and wait for the results. Well friends, it's not bad at all. The price has continued to move down, and I made a very good profit. I managed to earn on this movement. As you can see, 3 minutes was enough time for me. Also at the same time, you can see the price has reached our level, and after a small trade at the support level, you can see the price began to go beyond the level. Also at the same time, you can see there is some kind of stagnation. That is, the price stopped. If the movement in the near future continues, I'll be able to open the next deal here. So friends, you can see that red candlesticks are starting to form again. I'm going to open a deal literally for 1 minute at a low, because at the moment there is a breakout of the support level, and it's at this downward movement at the breakout of the level I try and earn very good profit. As a rule in such situations, 1 minute is quite enough for this. I'm hoping that in this time I'll be able to work out the situation. Let me wait for the end of the deal. Don't forget to support my channel by liking the video, sharing this video, and subscribing down below to my channel. It's not bad, friends. The price slowed down a bit, but the movement continues, and here I got a very good profit. 1 minute was enough time for me. As you can see, the support level was actually broken and the price continues to move down. I again correctly managed to predict further price movement. The situations are doing well. Let me continue my trade and look for other situations. So here at the bottom, we have the support level. At the same time, you can see at the moment, there is a downward trend and the price is moving in a wave. At the same time, the main price highs are becoming lower. That is, the price moves down predominantly. It's quite possible in the near future the price will continue to move down to the support level, and it's at this downward movement that I try and earn very good profit. At the same time, I use 3 minutes with the margin because you can understand in the situation the price is moving in a wave. That is, even with the downward movement there can be ups and downs, and it's with these movements I took a time with the margin. And now let's look at the price and see what will happen in the next 3 minutes. Well, friends, it's not bad at all. The price has continued to move down and I made a very good profit. I managed to earn on this movement. As you can see, 3 minutes was enough time for me. You can also see after touching the level there was a slight rollback up, and after the rollback the price turned around again and continued to move down to the support level. It's quite possible in the near future this level will be broken through, so now I'll observe the price a little bit. So friends, as you can see, the red candlestick begins to form and it goes beyond the level. Here I'm going to open a deal literally for 1 minute at a decrease, because at the moment there's a breakthrough of the support level. It's at this downward movement the breakthrough of the level will happen, and I'll try and earn very good profit on it. And in such a rule, 1 minute is quite enough, and perhaps I'll get into the most impulsive moment of the price down to the very moment of the breaking through of the level. This is great, friends. You can see the price continued to move down and the support level was really broken through. 1 minute was quite enough for me, and as you can see the technical analysis really works out quite well, and in most cases they work out about the same, and most of the situations on the market repeat themselves. So let me continue. So here below we have the support level. Also you can see at the moment the price is approaching my level for the second time in the last 10 minutes. So in this situation I'm going to open a deal for 1 minute for a decrease, since I can see the price has an excellent potential for a decrease. It's also quite possible that it will be broken through. So in this downward movement they'll try and earn money, and I'm hoping that in this situation 1 minute will be enough time for this, because at this moment the price is already beginning to go beyond the level. So let me watch the price and wait for the results. This is great, friends. It's not bad at all. The price really continued to move down, and here I got a very good profit. 1 minute was just enough time for me here, and you can see the situations really worked out well for themselves. So let me continue and look for more situations. So friends, here we have a support level. So in this situation I'm going to immediately open a deal for 1 minute for a decrease, because I can see at the moment the price goes beyond the level. That is after the third approach of the price to the level, and you already know that in such situations 1 minute is quite enough. And perhaps I'll get into the most impulsive movement of the price down to the very breakthrough of the level, and just at the moment you can see a confident impulsive red candlestick is being formed. So let me look at this price and see what will happen. This is awesome, friends. As you can see the price really went down, and 1 minute was quite enough for this. I was able to close this deal profitably. Meanwhile, you can see I already have $5,500 on my deposit, and I propose to open one last deal for today. Let me look for other working situations on the market. So here you can see that the price is moving up, so I suggest in this situation to open a deal according to the rising trend. I'm going to go literally for 2 minutes for an increase, because it's likely that in the near future the price will continue to move up, since the support level is strong enough. And as I can see, the price has moved from this level and is confidently moving up. That is, green candlesticks are predominantly formed. So I'll try and earn money on this rising movement. Let me look at the price and see what will happen next. This is awesome. You can see that confidently the rising trend continues to exist, and here I was able to correctly predict further price movement. You can see that meanwhile I already have almost $10,000 in my deposit. I suggest to fix this profit and leave the market. So the situations worked out quite well using technical analysis, and with this strategy I was able to make very good profit and hit my goal for today, which you can be able to do as well. If you have any questions concerning today's trades, you can ask them in my private chat in Telegram channel. Go in the description box, it has a link to my personal chat. Write me with the code word money team and I'll add to this private chat. And don't forget to support my channel by liking the video, sharing this video, and subscribing down below to my channel. So until next time, and good luck in your trades. Bye bye.